What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Welcome back to Career Mode on Don Bradman Cricket 17. Before we get any further in the episode, let's see if we can smash that thumbs up, that like button down below. Let's aim for 100 likes on this video. Don't forget, if you are new, please do hit that subscribe button. And remember to hit the bell to keep completely up to date with me and become part of the notification squad. But anyway, today we are playing, I believe, our 6th game of the Australian T20 Clash, the Big Bash, whatever you want to call it. The Hurricanes currently sitting in 5th. A win here today would see us go up into the top 4, and with 2 games remaining, that is what we want. We want to make the semi-finals. We want to get our first bit of silverware in the Big Bash straight away. But without any further ado, let's go and get straight into the match. Alright, so Stuart Broad lost the toss. The Renegades sent us in to bat. That record for a number 6, not great, and at the moment 4 for 83. With about, we'll say 8 overs left to go. 8 overs and a little bit of change. So we'll be looking to go and get some runs, increase that average. As I said, it wasn't that great at the start. I think the average was just about 15 or 17, which for a number 6 in 2020, you know, if you've got a good strike rate, it's not too much of an issue, but we really want to go and try and bump that up a little bit. Now, yesterday, obviously, not yesterday, Monday, what am I saying? I'm so used to doing those daily uploads still, but, said that, well, obviously we came back. We're not going to take a run there. Get back in your crease, Cliffy. Come on. But we came back, did that the 2-2 game with Australia versus New Zealand. I did say about a few things, so I'm just going to run through those again for those who haven't seen the video as of yet. And we just can't seem to quite pierce that offside gap at the moment. So essentially we said obviously we come back, got a lot of new series that are coming up. The first new one that I'm looking at starting up is the, what am I doing? It's going to be a wide. But really should have gone and tried to pull that one away to the leg side, and we could have gone and seen ourselves profit with some runs, but not the case, and we will carry on. But yeah, hinted about a new IPL series that I am looking at starting up. I did a straw poll in Monday's video with which team you would like me to be. I'll put that straw poll down below again in this video so you can have a look and have a vote. I think at the moment RCB is leading, which is quite cool. RCB is a team that definitely I'll look to go and play through. So I'm going to look to try and start that and do that through the duration of the Indian Premier League, which I think, from memory, starts around the 13th of April. Like, it's not far away. It's about 2 weeks away, which is really exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. IPL is something, you know, that I really, really enjoy watching. And I think now it's going to be good as well, because obviously I've got my flatmate, my best mate, who's going to be here. So we will probably watch the games, I'd say, ourselves on a, well, just depending on when it is. But yeah, really looking forward to it. I don't really have a team that I support as such in the IPL. I kind of just watch it. I'm not even really too sure of the squads, to be honest. I think if I had to pick one off the top of my head, just with the players that I know at the moment, possibly the Delhi Daredevils is a team I'd go for, or maybe the Rising Pune Supergiants, I think they are. RPS would be a team potentially that I would go for. But, you know, we do just need to wait and see. The man on strike now, Sean Tate, has actually just announced his retirement from all forms of cricket. So we will not see the Wild thing any longer. And, wow, man, we are just absolutely getting destroyed here. 9 down. Cliffy, you need to stand up. I just need to farm the strike at the moment, to be honest. I'm thinking I might just start going for it, just to try and, you know, get something going, because at the end of the day, if we go out here and we get another quickfire 20, it is going to probably help us greatly. Or we can go, oh, it's been dropped. I was going to say, or we can go and do that. We're going to come back for the cheeky second. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? There is no way you should get 2 there, but we have gone and got it. The timing was absolutely terrible. It was completely off, and Callum Ferguson has just put down an absolute dolly of a chance over there at extra cover. But that one there is better from Cliff. Swung away to the leg side. It's going to be his first boundary 4, our first boundary 4 in a while on this career mode series, and we move to 12 off 10. 9 for 115 is the score. Back to what I was saying, the IPL, it's starting up. I'm looking to go and get that series going. I'm going to run it probably, I would say, for the duration of the IPL, and I was going to say surely Ferguson cannot go and drop that one there. So I'll leave a straw poll down below. I probably want to look at starting that potentially next week, just so we can get through all, you know, just so we can get through the IPL while the IPL is actually on. We finished 12 off 11, but David Moody really just smashed it up. And look at that tail. That is appalling. A golden duck for Stuart Broad, a third bull duck for Tate, and a fourth bull duck for Cam Boyce. Apart from Don Michael, no one really going and getting anything, well, a score of any substance. So 115 is not what we want. We're going to have to bowl bloody well to go and get there and defend the Renegades. Remember, we do need a win in this game to see us shoot up into the top 4. But overs gone, none for 16. We're going to have to go and look at trying to peg this back. But we've got Finch and Holder. Finch especially, who's playing well. 8 off just 3. Make that 9 off 4 now. But how things are going in this career mode, as I said, we've got not many games left in this Big Bash League. I think after this we'll have 2 and then semi-finals and stuff. Then after that we'll have the Pakistani, is it the Pakistani Super League, I think it's called, the PSL. So we'll have that. That's the next 2020 competition going. I think we are with, I can't even remember who we're with, to be honest. It's been so long since I've gone and started up this career mode. So we've got that, and then we'll have the Indian Premier League after that there. So, oh my god! What is that? That is probably one of the slowest wickets I have ever seen in my life. I knew that it was not worth an appeal, but it's gone off. Oh my god, look at this. It is just going to trickle onto the stumps, and it does enough to just knock the bails off. So a very fortuitous wicket, but we will take it nonetheless. And out comes Callum Ferguson. Remember, he dropped that dolly off us, so we'll be looking to go and try and get a bit of revenge, because he did get that final catch against us too. So to pick him up will be good. But that is a perfect start that not only myself, but the Hurricanes could have asked for. As I said, very fortuitous, but we will definitely go and take it. So, just recapping, we've got the Big Bash, we've got another 2 games, or minimum of 2 games after this left to go. Then we have the Pakistani Super League, which I think is about 10 rounds. It might even be less than that, because I think there's only 5 teams that are in it. So it might be 8 rounds, potentially. I'm not sure. Not sure how that works, how it all works. And then we have the Indian Premier League. So we've got a lot coming up in this career mode on the channel. Obviously, we've got all those career modes that I did talk about in yesterday's video. I keep saying yesterday's. I'm so used to doing daily uploads. In Monday's video, I talked about all those different star career modes that I'm going to look at potentially doing. So definitely go, if you haven't checked out that video yet, go and check it out. Just see what there is, because again, I'm going to be putting up a straw poll for that and which career mode you guys would like to see in the future. So yeah, definitely make sure that you go and check that out. You can go and, you know, have your say at which one I do first. I've got 4. I'm going to look at potentially doing all of them at one stage or another. But I just think, like, doing 4, well, it'd be 5 career modes technically, if you include this one. But doing that many career modes at a single time is basically impossible. I mean, even if you're doing a daily uploads, there's no way you can do that. I personally think I should have gone up for an appeal there, because it was very slow in between the ball being bowled and something happening. So Finchy may have actually got a wee cheeky edge on that one, but we will never know because we didn't appeal, but that's alright. I must say, we have started off quite well. We have been dotting up where necessary, but you know, when you're only defending, I think it was 100, what do we even score? 115, 119 or something like that. When you score that in a 2020 game, especially against a destructive batting side like the Renegades. I mean, they've got Ferguson in now. I think Tommy Cooper's still left to come. Dwayne Bravo. So there is plenty of batting power left to come. You know, if you do that, there is no way that you are going to go and be able to defend such a small total like that against such a powerhouse batting side. But we'll look to go and, you know, just do what we have done all tournament. We have been very impressive. Picked up 2 for 6. Probably not as many wickets as I would have liked. We have only played, I think this is our, yeah, this is our 6th game. And we've only picked up, that's poor fielding, we've only picked up a wicket in each, well, basically a wicket in each game. 5 games, 5 wickets we've had so far with a best of 2 for 6. So we've got 2 overs here left to go, and it'd be nice if we could go and pick up just a few more. Finchy's gone and moved on past 50. We're 1 for 9 so far, but 39 needed off the last 10 overs. And Ferguson, I wouldn't say he's been starved of the strike by any stretch of the imagination, but only 14 off 17. And Finchy, on the other hand, 55 off 32. So he's the key wicket, but I think now the damage has been done. 77 runs in that first 10 overs for the Renegades, with only the loss of 1 wicket as well, which is crucial. That's huge. And I was going to say, if only I had like my first class field there, that wicket would have gone straight to him. But there's no way when you're in a situation like this that you're going to have a man there. Probably, I don't even know where you would class that. That one there is taking the outside edge though, boys. And we see Callum Ferguson back to the hut. The outswingers are getting the job done. As I said, probably too little too late, as there is only 39 required off these last 10 overs. So in a 2020, that is nothing. And as I said, the firepower continues to come. Dwayne Bravo coming out now. So probably two of the better batsmen for this Renegades side in the middle at the moment. But, you know, as I said, we're not going to go and potentially win this game. It is going to be hard for the Hurricanes to see themselves through to a victory here. But what we can do is we can bowl well. What that does is it helps our overall. And it helps our selection chances as well. Obviously, we're already in the Pakistani Super League. I'm not sure how we are looking for an Indian Premier League contract either. But I'm guessing if we can play well in these last couple of games, if we can play well in that Pakistani Super League, then it is going to definitely help us. And some things have never changed. When you're going for a maiden, it is almost impossible to bowl out that maiden, as Bravo has got off the mark with a 4 there. He moves to 4 off 3. The Renegades 2 for 81. Nearly a wicket maiden for us, which would have been awesome. But as I said, it is very hard to bowl maidens this game. Very tough. Even when you bowl those 5 dot balls to start, just to get that final one is so hard. And I think it's something potentially they are addressing in the patch, which is coming at the end of April. But we've got another one. We've got 3. And we are basically the chief destroyer of this Renegade side today. No one else has really done anything with the ball. We now have match best, well, career best figures, I should say, in 2020 cricket. 3 for 13. And we'll just look to continue. I mean, if we can potentially pick up another one, I'm not saying that the game is going to be in our reach by any stretch of the imagination. But to pick up 4 wickets, score those 12 runs, probably could have gone and hung around a little bit longer with the bat. There still was plenty of time left to go, but just wanted to go. You guys know I like to make my videos a decent length, and that is just going to ruin our figures. That overthrow is going to ruin our figures. That's something I think definitely they are addressing in that patch at the end of April, because the overthrows, the amount of them that there are is just absolutely crazy. In saying that, our figures are still pretty good at 3 for 17. But I mean, 3 for 13 sounds so much better. 4 for 13 sounds perfect, but we've got 2 balls left to go. I mean, another wicket here would just be absolutely awesome if we could manage to somehow try and snuff one out in a way. That one there was driven a little bit eerily towards the fielder out there, but we're going to bowl our last one. At the end of the day, you've got to be happy with the figures that we have bowled. That one there is going to be a dot. So we finished 3 for 17 off our 4 overs, which in the context of the game, I think is bloody brilliant. So we're just going to go simulate through to the end. There's no point even editing it out because it is just so quick. As we can see, the Renegades win by 6 wickets. We pick up 12 runs with about 115, never going to be enough, but 3 for 17. And as you Alright guys, so as you can see, we are still in with a mathematical chance of making it into the finals. The one thing we do have in our favour is that net run rate. It is a lot better than the Stars. So if we can win our next game, we will go and jump them. We've got a game, I believe, against the Strikers. And then I'm not too sure who our last game is against. So we definitely got to beat the Strikers. They haven't won a game this season to date so far, so we don't want to be the first. But I'm going to wrap things up here, guys. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. Until next time, this is Cliffy, New Zealand's #1 source of Don Bradman cricket content, signing out.